Welcome to today's Daily Report Market Analysis videos with me, Richard Perry, Market Analyst at Hantec on Wednesday, 26th of August. We've got a slight sort of consolidation, really, a little bit of caution coming back into the market today. Nothing too decisive, but it's just interesting that markets have been a little bit cautious in the wake of that very surprising decline and negative surprise in US consumer confidence yesterday. That hit the dollar into the afternoon, a little bit of an unwinding of that move today, but we saw that equity markets continue to rise, and they've just sort of started to consolidate a little bit, and that consolidation sort of adds into the sort of caution I think that we're going to see ahead of Jerome Powell and his speech at the Jackson Hole Economic Symposium tomorrow, which could be a really significant moment in monetary policy terms anyway. So subsequently, I think we're likely to see a bit of a consolidation setting in ahead of that, and it seems to be the case today. You're getting little real moves across major pairs, slight euro underperformance along with the Swiss franc. However, just basically just hovering around on that dollar, little tick higher off yesterday's weakness. But interestingly enough, we still see these treasury yields rising, and that's certainly not helping gold price. Gold price is lower today, again underneath 1920, 1917 at the moment. So I think these markets are basically setting in for the Powell speech tomorrow. Now, a slight edge of well, basically S&P 500 futures are flat today. A slight edge of positive move through the European indices, maybe an element of euro weakness helping that move. But essentially, as I said, I think we're fairly sort of consolidating now ahead of Powell. So in terms of data points today, we've got durable goods and oil inventories. Durable goods at 130, expected to be ex-transport, which is core durable goods, 2% growth in July, down from 3.6% growth on the month in June. And then weekly crude stocks, minus 3.7 million barrels of drawdown. Oil is also sort of factoring in the Hurricane Laura as well at the moment, so watch out for how oil moves on the back of that. But certainly drawdown consistently in recent weeks is helping to sort of continue to usher oil back higher. So that takes me into my chart of the day, which is the dollar CAD. Now, Canadian dollar is consistently trending lower on the dollar CAD, where Canadian dollar is outperforming. And that is really a strong feature, actually, of the past, 5 months? Lower highs, lower lows consistently. And you've got this downtrend channel of the past month and a half now, which is really sort of pulling the market lower. But 133.10, let me just show you on a longer term basis how many times that, okay, 133, big figure, consistently pivoting around that level. Yeah, it's not to the pip, but it is a consistent level that the market seems to have pivoted around and bounced off that back in June, but now a decisive downside break of that level, and we can see the likelihood is that that dollar CAD will be now retreating back towards 29.50, which are these January lows. So I think that this is a key downside break, and I think that given the downtrend channel, given the downtrend that we've got over the past 5 months, that downtrend channel is of the past month or so. You've got the breakdown levels of recent of the last week or so, where sort of 32.30 up towards 33.50 has been a sort of a pivot area resistance, and again, that's happened repeatedly over the past week, falling away. So I think it's going to be seen that any sort of strength on dollar CAD is going to be sold into. 31.30 is initial support. It's tested out a couple of times but held. But I think once that goes, I think we're looking to the downside. So we're selling dollar CAD into strength. Jerome Powell speech tomorrow, obviously a big caveat to that, how the market responds with volatility on the back of that. But essentially, I think you can still see further weakness in this chart. You'd need a move above 34 figure at least to really suggest the turnaround. Essentially, you probably need above 34.60 to suggest that a recovery is starting to build. But with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading today. Click here to subscribe to our analysis videos. Go to our website, sign up for our webinars, and also click to watch Trader Talks, our videos that give you top trading ideas.